مگر توافق عمل داشته باشه مگر این توافق عمل داشته
So on the whole, I think the resolution today provides strong support for the agency's work, makes it very clear that the board is not yet satisfied with the kind of cooperation Iran is providing, calls on Iran to do better, and notes that the board will come back to all the omissions that have been identified in the DG's report, as well as other information that will be provided in his next report for consideration in the June board.
Is that this resolution was a bad one. It was a bad resolution. We need to work in Tehran to try to digest this and to persuade different quarters, different organizations that perhaps they can understand that the American position was isolated and that there was a limit to the diplomacy of force that they have used, and the resolution have been now somewhat mellowed down so we can get this setback removed and have the agency people come back to Tehran as quickly as possible.
What about
of cooperation, of resolution of outstanding issues, and
majority of the member countries in the board didn't like the resolution. This is the fact. If you interview our colleagues in the board, you will hear this reflection, that they didn't like it. So it was a one-sided resolution with tough words, vicious words, and this was not constructive in the way of cooperation between Iran and agency.
بعد از اختلاف نظرهای فراوانی که بین اعضای این شورا بود و به همین دلیل بحث ایران که قرار بود
I look forward very much in the next weeks and months to full and active cooperation by Iran for me to be able to report to the board that Iran has been fully cooperative, fully transparent, and that we are in a position to provide assurance with regard to its program activities. Many board members expressed the hope that we will not see any new revelations on the part of Iran, that we will see full and active cooperation on the part of Iran, and that if that's to happen, we, as I mentioned in my board statement, we can then look at the time when confidence by the international community is restored with regard to Iran nuclear activities.
Sir, Mr. Rouhani just announced an indefinite suspension of IAEA visits from Tehran. What's your reaction to that, and how long can the IAEA stay out of there and still be assured of a good job?
When I haven't seen Mr. Rouhani's statement, I've made it clear to my Iranian counterpart that safeguard has to be implemented within the time frame. Safeguard activities are not subject to rain or shine. They have to be done according to schedule, and I am pretty confident that Iran will understand that we need to go within time schedule, and that the decision to delay the inspection will be reviewed and reversed in the next few days.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.